Okay, so welcome to today's talk, and I'm continuing my series on remedy patterns about the remedies, and we need to know in clinical practice about remedies. I'm going to talk to you about capsicum, one of the very important remedies which we don't use so often. Capsicum comes from the uh, common name pepper. This is part of our food, isn't it? It belongs to plant kingdom from the Solanaceae family, that's Stramonium family. What is the main idea? The main thing about capsicum which I've seen is they are generally full of life. They are friendly, they are joking, they have a very quick inventive sense of humor. They are very full of life, but there is a polarity. They can't take a slightest joke. They'll be full of life, they'll joking, they'll be trying to pull people's leg, but if you try to pull their leg, they will be very very personal about it. They'll be very 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 sensitive about it. This is typical about capsicum. They can be very witty, very jovial, but they cannot take a joke. That's the thing. Cannot take a joke. Everything they take in their back part. There's a peculiar symptom. Always in lookout for insults. This is a deep sensitivity of capsicum, a little bit like Staphysagrina. But along with the insult, there's a little bit of fear involved, and that is capsicum. They are very sensitive to the idea of being judged. They can't take being judged so much easily. They crave for being at home, so there's a lot of homesickness when they're away from home. And I had a very interesting case where I had a case of a male student who had come to study in Mumbai. He had come from Hyderabad, and he was with me for a few months, and he developed a lot of fever, and his he was in a very very bad shape. And when I studied his case in the acute, I saw that his main thing was he was missing his home a lot, and that was causing very high fever. He couldn't tolerate noise at all. His face would become red hot, throat would get burnt, lot of sore throat. I gave him capsicum one dose, and he was out of it forever. This is the longing for homesickness, because of which there is a lot of grief. This is capsicum. Very very interesting remedy. Yeah. Homesickness with weeping inclination, homesickness with heat in the throat. Children capsicum almost look like calcarea cup, very fat, obese, but they are very stubborn like sulfur. Obstinate children, chilly, refractory, clumsy. Obstinate, silent capsicum. Pertinacity. Once they decide something, वो पकड़ के बैठते हैं. What is pertinacity? They stick to one thing and then they just don't move. They decide, they decide. That's it, that's it. That's capsicum. They have very strong ego. Even if they want something, and if it's proposed by someone else, they will develop a posture of discontentment, quarrelsomeness with that person. Lot of anger within. Very very interesting. They can also be very indolent, very lax, very aram se types. They cannot take change that much. Capsicum doesn't like change. Confirmations which I have seen, very chilly remedy. Very chilly, wants something hot on the back, very sensitive to noise during chill and heat. Desire for pepper, coffee, stimulants. Cough, very peculiar cough modality. Cough, aggravated lying down. Cough, sudden, from 5 to 9. Sudden body movement during cough. Cold drink ameliorate, like causticum. Foul eructations along with cough. Head bursting like bryonia. Bryonia capsicum come together. Many one very peculiar symptom. When there is cough, there is pain in the external or far away parts. Capsicum. So this is what it is. This is my email ID. Write to me about your thoughts. And yeah, I want you to become master of your science. And if I can help you in any way, no one can help. Only yourself can help yourself. So